Welcome back to our channel, where we bring you the latest and most detailed updates on your favorite Starlife series. Today, we dive deep into the intense and emotional twists of You Have My Heart. Suraj is on a mission to fight for Sona's custody, but will Deepa let him take her daughter away? Meanwhile, Mishka is back with her evil plans, and a shocking revelation about Kabir turns everything upside down. Stay tuned as we break down every moment in this gripping episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Here is what's upcoming. 1. Deepa refuses to let Suraj take Sona, demanding proof of his paternity. 2. Mishka holds a staff member at gunpoint to tamper with the test results. 3. Suraj learns Kabir is infertile, proving Sona and Rupa aren't his children. 4. Kabir is terminally ill, with little time left to live. 5. Suraj realizes he falsely accused Deepa, drowning in guilt. 6. Deepa hints at her impending death, leaving Suraj shaken. Lavanya tries to convince Deepa as Suraj seeks custody of Sona. Lavanya, who has always cared deeply for Suraj and Deepa, steps in to discuss a matter of great concern: Suraj's sudden decision to fight for Sona's custody. She knows how much both Deepa and Suraj have suffered in their complicated relationship, and she hopes to mediate before the situation worsens. Sitting beside Deepa, Lavanya speaks softly but firmly, trying to reason with her about why Suraj is taking this step. She explains that Suraj may have made mistakes in the past, but perhaps now he genuinely wants to take responsibility for his daughter. However, Deepa, who has endured years of emotional pain and betrayal, listens with a heavy heart. Her eyes well up with tears, but her voice remains strong. She refuses to accept Suraj's decision so easily, making it clear that both Sona and Rupa are her daughters, and no one, not even Suraj, can change that. She reminds Lavanya of all the accusations Suraj has thrown at her in the past. He never once acknowledged the girls as his own. Instead, he continuously humiliated her, believing that the children belonged to another man. Now, after all these years, he suddenly wants to claim Sona? Deepa refuses to tolerate such injustice. She declares that as their mother, she has the ultimate right to decide who her daughters should live with. If Suraj truly believes that Sona is his daughter, then he must prove it. The burden of proof is on him, not on her. Deepa's voice trembles with the weight of all the suffering she has endured, and despite Lavanya's best efforts, she remains resolute in her decision. Suraj takes a step forward, undergoes a medical test. Suraj, determined to fight for his rights as a father, decides to undergo a medical test to prove his connection to Sona. Before heading to the clinic, he visits Lavanya to seek her blessings. Despite everything that has happened, Lavanya still wishes for Suraj and Deepa to reunite. Seeing him take this step fills her heart with hope. She places her hand on his head and prays for his well-being. Deep down, she dreams of the day when Suraj and Deepa will be together again, raising their daughters as a family. At the hospital, Suraj mentally prepares himself for the test. He knows that if he wants to prove Sona is his daughter, this is the first step. The medical staff proceeds with the necessary procedures while Suraj tries to remain calm. He is unaware, however, that someone is watching his every move, waiting for the right moment to interfere. Mishka's new conspiracy. She plans to tamper with the test results. Mishka, who has always been a mastermind of deceit, is determined to prevent Suraj from learning the truth. She has done it before, and she will do it again. Her sinister mind immediately hatches a plan to manipulate the test results just as she had done in the past. She knows that as long as the truth remains hidden, she can continue to control the situation. With her usual cunning, Mishka approaches a medical staff member and instructs him to follow her orders. However, this time, the staff member refuses. He knows the importance of the test and does not want to be involved in such dishonesty. But Mishka is not one to accept defiance. In a shocking move, she pulls out a gun and points it at him, her eyes cold and ruthless. She threatens to kill him if he does not obey her orders. Terrified for his life, the staff member is left with no choice but to do as she says. Suraj eagerly awaits the test results. Mishka continues her threats. After undergoing the test, Suraj is anxious to receive the results. He hopes that this will be the beginning of righting all the wrongs he has done in the past. But little does he know, Mishka has already begun her dirty tricks. The medical staff member, who is still under Mishka's threat, tries to hint to Suraj that something is not right. He hesitates, his eyes filled with fear, but he cannot bring himself to reveal the truth. Suraj, though impatient, does not pick up on the subtle hints. He continues to wait, oblivious to the danger surrounding him. Meanwhile, Mishka watches from a distance, keeping a sharp eye on the terrified staff member. She knows that if he dares to speak, he will face severe consequences. With a subtle yet menacing gesture, she reminds him of her warning, ensuring his silence. Suraj stumbles upon a shocking truth. As Suraj waits for the DNA test results, fate leads him to an even more shocking discovery. While at the fertility clinic, he notices a familiar face, Kabir's wife, Shibani. At first, he thinks nothing of it, but when he overhears a conversation between the doctors, his world turns upside down. The doctor reveals something that shakes Suraj to the core. Kabir can never be a father. A chilling realization dawns upon him. If Kabir is incapable of fathering children, then that means Sona and Rupa could not possibly be his daughters. As if that were not enough, Suraj learns another heartbreaking truth. Kabir is terminally ill and might not have much time left to live. The doctor, who has been treating Kabir and Shibani for years, explains the medical condition in detail, confirming that there is no possibility that Kabir could have fathered Deepa's daughters. Suraj stands frozen, his mind racing. All these years, he had been cruel to Deepa, accusing her of things that were never true. He had refused to believe that Sona and Rupa were his own children. And now, after everything, the truth was finally right in front of him. His heart pounds as he recalls all the baseless accusations he made against Deepa and Kabir. The guilt is overwhelming. Suraj confides in Joy and decides to make amends. Shaken and remorseful, Suraj immediately calls Joy to share the shocking news. Joy, who has always tried to convince Suraj that he was misunderstanding the situation, listens patiently. He reminds Suraj that he has been living under a misconception for years, and now it is time to make things right. Suraj's heart fills with guilt, but he also knows that there is no turning back now. He has to correct his past mistakes, no matter what it takes. Determined to uncover the final truth, he makes a crucial decision. He will personally conduct a DNA test for Sona and Rupa. Suraj visits Deepa, an emotional encounter. Meanwhile, Deepa spends time with her daughters. Sona and Rupa, despite being young, express how much they love Suraj and cherish the moments they have spent with him. Hearing their innocent words breaks Deepa's heart. She wishes things had been different. She wishes they could have been a complete family from the start. Later, Suraj visits Deepa and the kids. As soon as they see him, their faces light up with joy. Deepa, however, remains cautious. Suraj inquires about her health, but her response stuns him. She hints that her days are numbered and she might not have much time left. The pain in her voice is evident, and it deeply unsettles Suraj. With teary eyes, Deepa expresses her last wish. She wants Suraj to accept Sona and Rupa as his daughters, to love them unconditionally. Her words leave Suraj speechless. As the night falls, Suraj spends time with the little girls, cherishing every moment. Without telling anyone, he carefully collects samples of their hair to conduct a DNA test. He knows this is the only way to prove, once and for all, that they are truly his daughters. Labunya and Prabir notice the kids' gloomy mood. Labunya and Prabir also visit the children. However, they find Sona and Rupa in a sad and thoughtful state. The two little girls, sensing the tension in their mother, seem worried. Seeing their innocent faces, Labunya's heart aches. She prays that the storm in Deepa and Suraj's life will pass soon and that happiness will return to their family. The truth is about to be revealed, but will it be too late? And that's all for today's update on You Have My Heart. The drama is only getting more intense. Will Suraj finally accept Sona and Rupa as his daughters? Will Mishka succeed in tampering with the DNA results again? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this breakdown, give this video a big thumbs up and share with fellow You Have My Heart fans. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest updates. See you in the next one.